like to make a Sunshine Act challenge then, please.
State your objection.
Again, that's not specifying the subject and scope of the executive session. So therefore, you're violating the Sunshine Act challenge. It's not specific to say of the subject to say potential legal. That's actions. That's no different than just saying legal actions. That's why I challenged it before you went into executive session that night, and now coming back. And the solicitor said that at the next meeting we would hear the scope of that of what was discussed at the agenda at the executive session, and we still have not heard a specific scope. And actually, you know, if Mr. Sullivan's assertion is that that's not even what was discussed. Wasn't a pending legal action. It was.
Mr. Sullivan's assertion. Just give us.
Okay, wait.
Section of the
Can I? That saying the list of 8 reasons why you can have an executive session does not include to discuss the behavior of a board member. That is not one of the 8 listed reasons that are valid for executive session. That's part of my challenge. The other challenge was that we cannot speak at the same time. So I'll wait till y'all are finished.
Finish your objection, please.
Thank you. It wasn't one of the 8 reasons providing the Sunshine Act if it's to go after board members' behavior. 1. 2, that you still did not specify the scope of the legal discussions that you were having. You just gave you went from saying for legal discussion to pending legal discussion. Specific scope would be, for example, when you said we discussed litigation brought by Ms. Johnson. That was that was a specific, discrete reason for executive session. Thank you.
Okay. The objection will be noted in this evening's minutes. First of all, the time for that objection would have been during the meeting where the executive session announcement was made, not tonight.
I did.
However,
No, Steve read it.
however, before us tonight, this is just a review of upcoming agenda items. We are not taking action under this, so we can resolve this by saying we will take it under advisement and review the minutes again before these minutes are up for vote at the next meeting.
Okay, then I'd like to make another Sunshine Act challenge that says I can object I can object at any time to a perceived violation of the Sunshine Act challenge, whether it was last week, whether I happened to be in the room or not. What if I wasn't in the room or not when you promised he was going to read the thing? It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Perceived
You
within
correct.
30 days.
Ms. Johnson, you are correct that you may object, and we're required to acknowledge the objection, record it in the minutes, rule on the objection. If it's not impermissible under the law, we can move on after recognizing and resolving it. That's exactly what we just did.
You didn't resolve it. You didn't resolve whether it was
It's not an action item before us this evening. We're not voting on these minutes this evening. We will review and take it under advisement, and if we need to update the minutes, we will. But either way, it does not prohibit us in any way from continuing our meeting at this time.
Okay, I'll object next week. Thank you.
The objection.